Greetings, wise ones, and welcome or welcome back to the 8th House Wisdom channel. I'm Melissa of 8th House Wisdom, author, psychotherapist, business astrologer, and your go-to expert for harnessing feminine energy and stellar planning in life and business. On this channel, we help you leverage the power and wisdom of the moon cycles through astrology and lunar wisdom formula applications for business with female entrepreneurs, executives, and professionals. I'm here with a business astrology focused video about Scorpio season intuitive tools for career and business and the last quarter moon in Leo. The last quarter moon is a midway point between the full and new moons and of the passive yin or feminine energy phase, which makes it the perfect time to review, rest, and recover from activity and output that has occurred over the past 3 weeks, and especially that of the intensity of the full moon just a week ago. In today's video, we'll be exploring how to close out the October lunar cycle that began in Libra season and how we will align the last quarter moon in Leo with Scorpio's transformative energy by tapping into Leo's creative flair to enhance your power base, transform your business practices, and employ more internally focused soft skills as we approach the end of 2024. So stay tuned for the rest of the video to learn more and give it a thumbs up so that it can be shared with more wise ones via the YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more superstar business astrology applications to create alignment, balance your yin and yang energy, and experience more ease and flow in your business and career by keeping you in your soft girl era. Well, wise ones, here we are closing out the October lunar cycle at the same point that we are entering Scorpio season. And it also happens to be my birthday. So this is a potent energy signature because I happen to be born during the 0 degree of Scorpio. And we have an opportunity to begin our wading into the deep and transformative waters that are Scorpio season and its archetypal energy of the Alchemist and Wild Woman on an emotional level, where Scorpio is happiest because it's a water sign via this last quarter moon in Leo. Now remember, Scorpio energy is loyal, secret, determined, mysterious, inherently transformative. It's a water sign, so it has spiritual essence, and it brings about the time of year in the middle of fall where hidden truths surface, where the veil between the world of the living and the ancestors gets thinner, and where we are encouraged to shed our old skins to reveal our true power, like a snake or any other reptile. That means that this last quarter moon in Leo, which is occurring at 4:03 a.m. Eastern Time on October 24th, is going to be key in helping us plumb the depths of scorpionic water, which is like the Mariner's Trench, ocean level kind of depth. And we're going to be able to do that by tapping into the essence of Leo, the creatress, and the archetypal energy of creativity, confidence, and expressive energy. Remember, we are talking about soft skills and internal practices. So it's important to remember that the internal action that we take sets us up for the external results and therefore external actions that show up in the physical environment, because everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. So this really potent stellar mashup offers a combination of introspective depth with the Alchemist and the Wild Woman, and a sense of radiant creativity with Leo, the creatress, which shows up in an applied astrology or business astrology area as a really perfect blend for female entrepreneurs looking to radically transform their business, starting from the inside out. As we navigate the final business quarter and approach the end of the calendar year, harnessing all of these energies can really help us employ these more internally focused soft skills in our manifestation plans and in our professional life to experience greater success with less effort. And that is the feminine energy way, right? Because feminine energy is ebb and flow. Feminine energy is the lunar, which means we have 4 major points, 2 of which are around darkness, and or at least partial darkness, 1 that is full illumination, and 1 which is full darkness. That is not like the sun, which shines each and every day. It may move in different positions, but we always have our light. And so remembering that our success is designed to look more internal, and to our bodies, it should feel more effortless. This is the time of year where the season of fall really helps to, in the northern hemisphere, and spring in the southern hemisphere, can help to dictate the fact that this is a slowing period. Especially when looking at fall or autumn, this is a slowing down period. This is the end of the harvest. This is the time to go internal. This is the time where we start bundling up. These are all physical indications that effort put on the internal unseen can yield really great results in a short period of time, because fall and winter leave and then we return to harvest. So we have to look at what we can do during this time to increase our efforts when the new harvest season comes. And we also have to take a look at how we support and prioritize the rest and restoring that happens during the colder, darker seasons, so that we remain at full manifestation power year round. And this is really kind of the heart of 8th house and Scorpio energy. How do we regulate our power? And the sign of power is in a water sign, so I think that's an indication that how do you regulate power? It's about flow and getting into a state of feminine energy flow. And right now, we're on the ebb, where we're pulling back and taking in order to start strong for November's lunar cycle, for the new moon in Scorpio. And the rest of this video is going to help us think about the application of 8 powerful tips to align with these energy dynamics that will help you enhance your intuitive abilities and prepare you internally for business and career transformation and journey that you can implement at the start of November's lunar month. So if you haven't already, make sure to grab a copy of your chart and your business chart so we can get into these tips. And if you're looking for more specifics about the astrology of this last quarter moon, you can head over to my blog on the website, and the link is in the description below, so that you can get those particular dates and details. To apply the information in this video, click the link below to get a free copy of your birth chart. Understand your planetary placements and get your planet positions at birth so you know where all the signs are in your chart. All right, let's get into these 8 tips, starting with tip number 1, embrace intuitive journaling. Scorpio season is the ideal time to delve into your subconscious mind. Set aside time each day to write freely without judgment. Let your thoughts flow onto paper, uncovering hidden desires, fears, and insights that can inform your business decisions. By tapping into your inner world, you will align with the wild woman's mysterious and secretive nature, allowing transformation and new ideas to surface. This practice not only enhances self-awareness, but also helps in strategizing your next business move with clarity and purpose from a feminine energy-centered position. Tip number 2 is practice energy clearing rituals. We want to do energy clearing rituals to remove any stagnant or negative energies that may be blocking your progress. We've just come off of a very potent eclipse season, and this last quarter moon is actually closing out that cycle that has been all eclipses. So this is a perfect time to do a clearing and resetting in order to help the post-eclipse energy dust settle. And Scorpio season's transformational qualities make it an excellent time for doing that cleansing, clearing, and behind the scenes shadow work. Consider smudging with a sage in your workspace if you need a complete removal of negative energies. Sage clears a space and creates neutrality. If you desire to tone your space, you can use different herbal bundles, lavender, or something such as Palo Santo, which can help you bring positive vibes into the space. And you usually want to tone a space after you've saged it so that you can reset the energy. Also, utilizing black crystals like tourmaline, onyx, hematite for protection and energy absorption can help purify your environment and revitalize your environmental and personal energy, making space for new opportunities and creative ideas, inspiring your Leo creatress to come out and play. Step number 3 is harness creative visualization. We want to use creative visualization techniques with this last quarter moon in Leo energy. The creatress, combined with Scorpio's depth, enhances the power of your intention. So let's spend some time visualizing business and career goals as if they have already been achieved. Perhaps create a vision board that represents your aspirations for 2025. Any of these are practices that align with the creatress archetype that is the dominant lunar signature, allowing you to manifest your desires through focused imagination and a level of emotional investment. Tip 4 is develop emotional intelligence. Scorpio's deep understanding of emotions and life's mysteries and Leo's expressive nature make this a perfect time to enhance your interpersonal skills. Engage in active listening with your team, clients, or colleagues. Acknowledge and address emotions in the workplace constructively. This soft skill not only improves relationships, but also fosters a collaborative and trusting business environment. Tip number 5 is engage in shadow work. Scorpio is the beginning of the shadow season. We hit the middle of fall, and the days are growing shorter and the nights are growing longer. This involves acknowledging and integrating parts of yourself that you may have suppressed or ignored in the shadows. This is what we mean by doing shadow work. Through confronting these aspects of yourself in alignment with the natural energy of the sun and moon, you release limiting beliefs and patterns that hinder you, which in turn can hinder your business growth. So do some shadow work for yourself and for your business and career, knowing that Scorpio's transformational energy supports the insights that come from doing this deep inner work and help to lead you to personal empowerment and clearer decision making by helping you become familiar with the things that go bump in the shadows. Tip 6 is cultivate authentic leadership. And you do this by embracing your true self, the inner self. Leo's confidence combined with Scorpio's authenticity encourage you to lead with integrity and also transparency. Share your journey, including challenges and successes, with your teams and audience, where applicable. This vulnerability builds trust and positions you as a relatable and inspiring leader. Tip number 7 is to align with the lunar cycles. Of course, the majority of this video is dedicated to thinking about the last quarter moon in Leo and recognizing that that is bringing us to the end of the October lunar month and is the end of the feminine energy or ebb portion of the lunar cycle. As with any last quarter moon, the recommended action is reflection and releasing in preparation for a new moon. So, review the accomplishments that you have made over the past 3 weeks since the new moon. And remember, in particular, this includes 2 solar eclipses. So that would be the new moon solar eclipse in Libra. And make sure that you assess what's no longer serving your goals and let go. This is going to have a more potent signature because eclipses are new and full moons on steroids. And so what may have begun under the new moon in Libra solar eclipse or was released with the Aries full moon, which many people called a partial or a light eclipse, are things you may not have had control over. Nonetheless, they mark the end of an epoch, and they are things that have begun and ended that are non-negotiable. Now that you're aware of that, how can you plan for rest and recuperation? Allowing the yin receptive energy signature to bring you replenishment before the new moon cycle starts again in November and we're back into masculine action-oriented energy or flow. And finally, tip number 8 is foster collaborative creativity. And we do this by bringing together your team, your network, or those that you work with or do business with for brainstorming sessions or collaborative idea sharing. With Leo's creative spark combining with Scorpio's depth, especially now that Mercury has moved into Scorpio, making this a great time to do significant research, you can utilize this energy signature to explore innovative solutions and projects. Encourage open sharing of ideas in a supportive environment, amplifying the collective wisdom and creativity that group dynamics can bring. So there you have it, the 8 last quarter moon in Leo business tools and tips for working with this potent Leo and Scorpio energy signature as we close out the October lunar month and cycle. To recap, we want to embrace intuitive journaling, practice energy clearing rituals, harness creative visualization, develop our emotional intelligence, engage in shadow work, cultivate authentic leadership, align with the lunar cycles using techniques like stellar planning and the lunar wisdom formula, and prioritize the fostering of collaborative creativity. In doing this, we can most effectively harness the combined Wild Woman and Alchemist with the Leo Creatress archetype that will help us work with the energy of the last quarter moon and negotiate the start of Scorpio season. As we approach the end of 2024, these practices will not only enhance your power base, but also transform your business operations, leading to a more intuitive and easeful way of working. I want to thank you for joining me today on this journey of stellar wisdom and business transformation. And if you have found any of the information in this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with other wise ones who could benefit from these insights. Because like I always say, life and business do come with an instruction manual. It's written in the stars. And don't forget to subscribe to the 8th House Wisdom channel for more superstar business astrology applications, where together we can create alignment, balance our yin and yang energies, and embrace more ease and flow in our business and career lives as modern women, which keeps us firmly in both a successful but soft girl era. So, until next time, wise ones, blessed be. Get into your feminine flow and pre-enroll in the Feminine Flow Masterclass beginning in September, where I will help you unlock the power of the moon to transform your business, leadership, and life. In this masterclass, you'll learn how to harness the natural rhythms of the lunar cycle to achieve more with less stress, make confident decisions, and create a balanced, fulfilling daily routine by integrating my lunar wisdom formula into your life. This will help you discover a holistic approach to success that empowers you to lead with clarity and purpose. Enroll before September 3rd to get a $30 discount by enrolling early. The link is in the description below. Are you ready for a stellar breakthrough? In this 30-minute free stellar breakthrough analysis, we'll identify the top 5 things that might be holding you back from aligning to your personal stellar success cycles, and the one thing that you need to do to move forward into ease and grace. Current energy vibes, the year ahead, your story, whatever you need to discuss related to the flow, timing, and planning in your life, we can start to work it out using astrology. Book your private session today by clicking the link below, or just come to the website and see what service works for you. I'd love to be your stellar planning and lunar wisdom formula guide to living a soft life in business and beyond. Check out my new Etsy store called Stellar Planning Tools to get some of my newest products to support you in applying stellar planning, the lunar wisdom formula, lunar self-care, and to expand your manifesting practice. My new series, The Wise Woman's Mindset and Self-Care Guides, are being offered exclusively on Etsy. These guides were created to assist you in living with more ease, grace, and with a process to make lasting change in your life. Check them out. Link is in the description below. Discover the keys to your life's path and purpose by reading the stars with a free personal astrology report sample from 8th House Wisdom. From obstacles to opportunities, these reports teach you what you need to know to thrive. Try out any of these 8 types of astrology reports, 2 multi-package reports, and 1 tarot reading in the 8th House Wisdom Astro Report store before you buy them. They're available for immediate download and specific to you, your life, and your unique birth information. Crystals are a fantastic tool to harmonize and ground your energy. Use my coupon code 8th House Wisdom for 11% off high quality, ethically sourced crystals. Click the link in the description below to shop today. Get an in-depth look at the astrology of 2024 and more information about my stellar planning process with this free workshop, Stellar Planning for 2024. Think, speak, and grow an abundant new year. Click the link in the description below to watch now. Remember, wise ones, Life does come with an instruction manual. It's written in the stars. Please like, share, and comment on this video. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Sending you so much light and love. Take care.